Hey guys, there's something very disturbing going on in the last couple of days. Actually, a couple of things. Do you remember the video that I uploaded? The one with the piano? Can you believe I actually figured out how to do all that? I'm still looking at that video going, oh yeah, I know how to make a video now. Well, the video showed photos and a couple of videos of the girls spending time with their Mimi and Papa. And it's really sad for me to see how that video has pissed off the attackers. I mean, they're pissed. They are pissed. In the same way that they were pissed right after I uploaded the video asking about the doll collection that Christopher Watt's mom had given to her granddaughter Bella. That doll collection wasn't cheap, guys. I know details about the doll collection that have convinced me that it was very pricey. I also know that at one point Christopher Watt's wife was asking to find out what the value of the dolls were. And I also know that Christopher Watt's wife said that she was going to have a shelf built to display the dolls on, but the shelf was never built, and the dolls were never displayed, and the dolls were never seen again. Well, ever since I uploaded the video asking about the doll collection, if anybody had remembered seeing any sign of the doll collection in any of the photos, any of the videos or the photos that have been posted online. And you know what? So far, it doesn't sound like anybody has ever seen any evidence of that doll collection. That is just so sad. That is just so sad. Sad for Bella. So sad for Bella. And for her Mimi too, I have no doubt. Well, the disturbing part about that video is that after I uploaded it, I think it was about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning that the comments were posted saying things like, you sure do seem to know a lot about this family, and accusing me of being paid by the Watts family, and starting in again, although they've never really stopped, but starting in again with posting some of the most god-awful comments. And starting to post more videos, of course, that are just disgusting. Let all of that sink in. The video I uploaded talked about how, well, I talked about how in that video how Christopher Watt's mom had given her granddaughter a very special doll collection. We're shining the light on the fact that Christopher Watt's parents were the grandparents in Bella and Cece's lives who hopped on a plane a couple times a year to spend time with their grandchildren, who, when they heard that their grandchildren would be visiting in the summer of 2018, ran right out and bought a trampoline and a pool for their backyard so their granddaughters could have fun during their visits. You know, they're not rich people. They're comfortable. They're hardworking. They don't hold their hand out. They take care of their own. And they do everything they can do for their family. We're shining the light on the fact that while Christopher Watt's wife was lamenting all over social media about how terrible her mother-in-law was because she didn't have the foods in the house that were on the pre-approved list that she had sent her. While Christopher Watt's wife neglected to mention that her mother-in-law had taken her on a shopping spree and spent $375 at Walmart on her daughter-in-law so that she was able to choose for herself exactly the foods that would fit with all of her stories about all those allergies and sensitivities and her, gluten intolerance and all, depending on the day. Respect the family. Unless your last name is Watts. Respect the family. Unless your first name is Cindy. Ronnie and Cindy Watts are the grandparents who Christopher Watt's wife wanted at the house while they vacationed to take care of Bella and Cece while they were gone. Christopher Watt's parents are who his wife wanted at the house when she had little Cece to take care of Bella while she was at the hospital and to be there when she came home with the baby. Christopher Watt's wife, in my opinion, wanted so badly to belong. But in my opinion, she didn't know how. I think she respected her mother-in-law and her sister-in-law too. I'm not saying she treated them with respect because I think she treated them both like shit. But I think she respected them. I think she wanted to have what they had. They're both intelligent, honest, genuine, authentic, loving, kind, and they are both attractive women. They both have a natural beauty, and that's what happens when you're an honest, kind, hardworking person. Because beauty doesn't come from crappy manicures. Beauty doesn't come from any super exciting pro bar. That isn't where beauty comes from. True beauty comes from being an honest person, not only with people in your life, but maybe most importantly with yourself. And I don't think Christopher Watt's wife knew how to be honest, because I don't think she knew even how to be herself. I think she was searching endlessly to find a persona to stick to, and I think that her personas were shifting so quickly sometimes that she couldn't keep up. We've taken a look at the video where Bella tells her mother that she's hungry. If you haven't seen it yet, it's the one from February of 2018. Yeah, February of 2018, where she's talking about going on her trips, and she's telling Bella to hold the phone, and then she's telling Bella to hold it still. If you haven't seen it yet, seriously, find it. All you have to do is go to Facebook and just type in her name and it'll pop right up. Although after doing this video, we're probably going to see it disappear fast, like some of the others. So, if you can, take a look at that video and watch it closely. And then take a look at the video where Bella is reading the book for her grandma. And notice the difference. I think it's been really appalling to see some of the comments from people who are saying, oh, she was such a wonderful mother under that same video. I think it's actually kind of scary to think that somebody would watch that video and then make that comment. Because poor little Bella was crying again. In that video, after she tells her mother she's hungry and she was saying she wanted a bite of, that bar that her mother was eating right in front of her, a couple of things really stood out. And I know I mentioned them in a previous video, but I'm getting a little confused with the whole Patreon and YouTube thing because I make longer videos for Patreon. And so I'm kind of confused whether or not I've said this yet, but if I have, sorry. I'll say it again. In that video, when Bella's telling her mom that she's hungry and that she wants a bite, her mother says, oh, you want a laptop? Well, what do we do when we want something? We put it on our vision board. She totally ignored her daughter, absolutely flat out ignored her, while also ridiculing her daughter in the video to her quote-unquote online friends. No wonder Bella started to cry. But think about that. What do you do when you want something, Bella? You put it on your vision board. Well, let's take a look at what we think Bella's vision board would have actually looked like had she had the freedom and the sense of safety to actually put what she wanted on her vision board. I think if Bella had the freedom to put whatever she wanted on her vision board, that she would have posted a little picture that she drew by herself showing her and her sister and her parents all seated at an actual table, eating an actual meal. I think Bella would have wanted to put it on her vision board for her mommy to stop telling her that her little sister was going to die if somebody fed her certain foods. I think Bella would have put it on her vision board that she didn't want to have to go to the emergency room so often. I think Bella would have put it on her vision board that she didn't want to have to go to bed at 6:30 at night. I think Bella would have put it on her vision board that she wanted her mommy to put her phone down. And I think Bella would have likely put it on her vision board that she wanted her daddy to take her and Cece and to buy a new house.